Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Hands it off on the counter. Gets into space at the 50. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Green Wave.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game. Here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off. And this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety.
He's looking deep here. Catch way down near the 10, and he's still going. The defense has it, off and running.
You know, his wide receiver enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure share of the football, and it's a fumble.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Gonna run it. It's Moulton. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Georgia!
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He shreds the tackle.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Bringing pressure.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack gets the defense off the field. Here comes the punt team. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And it's fielded at the 40. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's got it in the open. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. They still cannot stop this receiver. Here in the first quarter, he's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And there's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. That'll pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Looking to scramble. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He's got it, enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And a runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Here's the handoff on a counter. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Green Wave.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make the play. Good coverage that time. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn, early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Sophomore trying to make him play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, that's a great job by this defense at getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. Big screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They're setting out to try the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll try a pass here. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's going to take off here. Fighting him off. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. No press here. The defense backing away. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Handoff to the back. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Going with the old counter run here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the handoff. Minimal gain right down short of the marker. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him. Here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Running through the tackle. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking for some space. It's Moulton. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offense coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. second down after that previous play. He keeps it on a design run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Georgia. And now to try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 and a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. He'll ride the back again here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
They'll run it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made wide open way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Receiver in motion now. He hands it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? But with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
QB keeper all the way. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Home court on 4th down. The marker is at the 1-yard line. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the run here, lets it go. And he scores! Touchdown, Tulane! Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time for one more play here in the quarter. The back's got it. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's got a 1st down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the 1st. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle into the clear.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on second inches.
Now it's second down. Takes off in a bootleg. He'll throw it now. Caught by the receiver. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal.
Fumble!
The defense has us for a takeaway.
Fumble! They gonna give it back to you. They gonna give it
Costly
back.
turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
So
They
they
gonna
take a
give it
closer
back.
look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field.
I knew it was a fumble. I ain't even
No
tripping.
gain makes it second and goal from the 9. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. That's a design quarterback.
He ain't running it in there like that.
Behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a 3rd stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to 4th and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here.
Boom!
Intercepted, threw it across his body.
Boom!
Across midfield.
That's how you win that motherfucker.
Past the 20. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown.
And of all the places to throw a pick 6, a goal-to-go situation, for the quarterback to risk it like this to begin with is extremely concerning. Now it's a 2-touchdown swing.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The pass rush closing in. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but it gives him a chance.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
The pocket breaking down.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.